Hey, new face, new place. My face, your face, old face, new face, her face. Steve Jobs' face.
Oh, God.
He's dead.
Yeah. So it's
So we're going to go from something morbid.
Thing?
So we're going to go from something morbid to something good.
Yeah.
The end of the year. We're back again with What Am I Listening To This Week? Name still in the works. Here with the top K-pop of 2021. Take two.
Yeah.
We're going to start with Camila and what her top 10 is.
Of course it's me. Okay, my top 10. Number 1, K-pop has been a bumper crop of good stuff this year.
It's been very good this year, more so than you would think for most years, ending in digits.
Basically, but I tried really hard. I couldn't come up with 10. I had to do 11.
Yeah, this was a very hard year to do that
because there's just too much. And we have our regular list. Then we have our
Song
honorable
of the year.
mentions.
We also have honorable mentions, and at the end,
yes,
we're gonna do it live. By the way, at the end of the video, we will be giving you the song of the year.
Yeah, and it's so good. It's not even funny. Okay, so now from 11 through 4 is just all of the ones I really like, and no special order at all. Okay, so 11, One Day by Monsta X.
This was their English output this year, and it was actually really quite good.
It's amazing. It's wonderful.
Heck, every English song they've put out has been good.
And it's
but this one just tops what they did the year before.
Yeah.
I felt it was a little too short.
It's one of their best songs, period. But they kind of...
They cut it off too soon?
They could have done just a little bit more at the end there, and it would have made me happier. But, oh my gosh, it's so good, I couldn't pass it up.
Yeah.
Number 10 is ATEEZ's Eternal Sunshine.
This was their soft output this year, and their soft outputs are still...
amazing.
Way more grand than everyone else's soft outputs.
Yes, it's amazing. Next up is NCT Dream, Hello Future.
This was great because this was the year Mark came back to NCT Dream, and it showed that he can hang with his original group and create amazing bops. Do not add us those who liked Hot Sauce.
Hot Sauce was, everybody loves it. It's really high on the charts, and I wasn't thrilled. I'm sorry. Not my thing. Eric Nam, I Don't Know You Anymore.
Yeah, it was like he was always this far this far from being great, and then this year it was like he put out this song and it's like, Eric, I don't know you anymore. This is great stuff.
It's really, really awesome. Listen to it. Don't take my word for it. Go and listen to some of this stuff. It's amazing. Okay, the next one is Minho from SHINee, Heartbreak.
Yes, this was his solo comeback from being fresh out of the army.
It's really good.
This was really good. Like, it invoked after midnight in the early 90s when you'd be watching the late night movie on the local stations, when like those usual Steven Seagal or Stallone movies would be on.
It's really, oh my, I don't like softer music. I don't like love songs and stuff like that at all. This is really good. It's softer, and it's more middle of the night, and it's so good. You've got to listen to it. Next up is One Us, Luna.
Yeah, that one, it sounded like there was very VIX influence in this song.
I agree.
Like, not just in the video, but in the song itself.
Yeah.
Like, you listen to it, and if you know who VIX is, then you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I agree. 6 Cinema.
This was another group that was this far from being, in greatness, and then all of a sudden they come out with this, and it's like, this is amazing.
It is. It is really good. Okay. I've heard their stuff. Excuse me. I've heard their stuff, but I wasn't super stoked about it. I mean, it was good. It was good. It wasn't bad at all. But they weren't hitting the mark yet.
No, they weren't.
And this song,
they
hit the mark hard.
They were this close. This close. This close. This close.
We'll go here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, they hit it hard. It's really good. And then we have Chung Ha, Killing Me.
This was out of left field for her. This was not like her usual stuff.
Yeah.
Her usual stuff is, very, very large, very grand, very bombastic. This not almost there, but not quite. It almost sounded like it was for another artist, Sunmi, who is going to be showing up in the honorable mentions.
Yes, yes. And when we first heard it, we're both going, wait a minute, is that the new Sunmi? And we look around the corner and, no, it's Chung Ha. Well, it's really good. Now we're up to the 3. These are my 3 top ones, period. And these 3 songs I'm going to listen to for the rest of my life. Number 3 is OX1, which...
OX1 equals love song. I knew I loved you by Tomorrow by Together.
Yeah, TXT.
They're the second boy group to come out of Big Hit Entertainment. Right after after BTS did and got their mega success.
Yeah.
We were all kind of hoping that they would never have fallen into the shadow of BTS, which would have been very easy for them.
And hard to get out of.
But they have carved out their own niche, and I'm really happy for them. And I hope they continue to make great songs such as this.
It's good. It's amazing. Number 2 is Shiny, Don't Call Me.
Yeah, that was their comeback song after the rest of the group got out of the army and before Taemin went in. And it was actually really quite good. It was post Jonghyun. Rest in peace. We're hoping that after Taemin comes out of the army, they continue to make more amazing songs till they're just like, hey, I'm done.
Yeah, this one's really good. And it gets stuck in your head. And it's not going away. And number 1 is just one of the best songs I've ever heard, period, ever. It is in my top 10 of all time of K-pop, all songs. Wanho, Lose.
Yes.
Wow.
Like this song is absolutely, it's got a really good instrumental to it, on top of the vocals. Now, a little bit of background. Wanho is the former main dancer for Monsta X.
Yeah.
Main dancer, backup vocals.
Yeah.
And he got thrown out of the group for...
Well, he quit the group.
Quit.
Yeah, I know.
For absolute bull reasons, and he got signed on to another company, and he started putting out solo work. And it was like, wow, what the heck, Wanho?
I mean, this song is just, it's superb. Yeah. It is such a good song. Really good. This is one of my favorite songs of all time, bar none. Yeah.
Now, for my top 10. There's a few, there's quite a bit of overlap, but they're not in the same order in any way. No. Number 10, we got Pirate from Everglow. This was their arena banger for this year, and it blew up on TikTok. I'm sure some of you have seen the dance covers people have been doing of it. I'd be putting out my own, but I'm not on TikTok. We have Savage by aespa. This is another one I probably would be dance covering quite a lot, because I would be dancing at my job to this song, and people would be looking at me weird. And
which amuses
you know what? Just go ahead. People look at me weird anyway for obvious reasons.
It's more amusing than anything else.
Next, we've got Loco by ITZY. This was another one. ITZY's been knocking it out of the park this year with all the stuff they put out. This was just the icing on the cake for them.
This is the best song they've done, I think.
And this is another one. Like, all of these, I'm dancing around my job to. And everyone, the boss, my coworkers, even the owners, like, wow. Next, we've got our first overlap of Heartbreak by Minho. We talked about this in pretty well in depth, so I'm going to move on. We have 0x1 equals Love Song. I Knew I Loved You by Tomorrow by Together for my 6th song. We have number 5 with Scientist by Twice. Now, Twice has been putting out some good stuff this year, from Alcohol Free to The Feels, and they had a little bit of a setback with one of their members having to take time off for her health. I hope she's doing better. But then they came out with this song, and this was just the culmination of all their stuff throughout the year for them. And it's a great song. I would consider, if you like softer stuff with a little bit of punch, this would be a good one for you.
Agreed.
Next we have Eric Nam's I Don't Know You Anymore. This was another one that we talked about in definite depth too, because Eric Nam was like he's always been there, and he's always been this far from being amazing, and then he comes out with this stuff, and it's like, wow, Eric, awesome.
Nailed it.
Continue that into next year.
Please.
We have Zombie by Purple Kiss. This was on, this one we were playing on Halloween quite a bit, actually, throughout the entire month of October.
Yeah.
I actually think it's really good, and if it wasn't for the other 2 songs on this list, it'd probably be number 1. Because there's a couple of parts in the song that are just way too satisfying that kind of start to pick at my synesthesia, and I like that. It's like, inject that into my veins, please. We have Luna by Wanho. And that song,
so good.
It's the one that has a lot of Vic's influence, and it's like, this is amazing. Keep going, boys.
Yeah.
And the number 1, a lot of people are going to consider this one to be a duh, but I don't. Mostly because I am really scrutinizing when it comes to music.
Yeah.
Was Butter by BTS. Now, get your duh out of the way first before I move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, now that you've got it out of the way. This was like, they had a lot of stuff leading up to this that was almost there, up to their usual standard prior to becoming world megastars. And then this came out, and it was like, wow, boys, where has this been?
Yeah.
And I'm dancing throughout the entire store, like, not just the aisles I work in, but the whole store to this song. And I got it on repeat. I probably listened to it as much as I did Mago from last year's list. And it's fantastic.
I agree.
And now we have honorable mentions.
Okay, the honorable mentions are as follows. Key, Bad Love.
Another member of SHINee putting out a solid solo performance with their maknae, Taemin, being in the army.
It's excellent. Oh, Wanho, Blue.
This was a song that captured that start of the school year. You're with your girlfriend or your boyfriend even. It's who cares at this point?
It's your buds.
Yeah, you're with your buds. You're with your significant other. It's at the beginning of the school year. You just had a football game. You're celebrating down at the gravel pit. If you live in a small town, you'll know.
Yeah, exactly. Twice, Scientist, which
fantastic song. I would suggest you look it up.
Soon Me. You Can't Sit With Us.
Yes, this was another song that we were listening to a lot during the month of October. It was on our playlist quite often. Still is. Probably will be for a long time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. aespa. Brand new song. Dreams Come True.
Yes. It's got that New Jack swing from that a lot of 90s songs had back in the early to mid 90s. It's fantastic. They captured it considering they've never been to that decade.
I like this song the best out of everything they've done. Black Mamba was excellent. Next Level's great. All of them are good. But this one, this is the one. This is the one that really got me. I love this song. And now, last bit is I have a special mention of 80s.
An entire list of just 80s.
Yeah, but I can only do this year's.
Yes.
So I have...
There's one we're not sure about, but still, do it anyway.
Yeah. We have Turbulence.
This was their second to last song. I can't remember their last song they just put out, but that one's on the list.
Fireworks.
Fireworks was my personal favorite up until, you'll find out.
Wave.
Wave was good. That's the one that I'm not sure if it came out this year or last year.
I don't know. I don't care. It's ATs and I love it. ATs, jeez. They're amazing. They are amazing. And now...
everything they put out has been absolute gold, and I hope they continue to see lots of success in putting out absolute bops for into eternity.
Forever.
I mean, I hope they go as long as Shinhwa and as Sechskis and as God has. I mean, these are all groups that were, first gen, and we're still hearing from them now.
And now, the number one.
Now, the song of the year, as put together by what we consider to be the most listened to song that we both have. It is Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. We are not going to explain why a classic rock song has made it into the K-pop charts, but you know
Nobody
what?
will get it.
It's there anyway. So for the channel, this is What Am I Listening To This Week. We'll see you later.
Oh, stop.
No, our song
gonna
of the
get
year
swatted.
is, considering a song that we've both been listening to since it came out almost endlessly, has been Deja Vu by ATEEZ.
Oh my god. Woo! Oh my god, it is so good.
I am going to be posting a link to that video down in the description.
Stop everything. Stop this video. Go and watch Deja Vu by ATEEZ.
Now,
It's
considering
so good.
when Firework came out, I was like, son, what are you doing in that belly shirt? Like, why do you wear shirts? Huh. And then this song came out, and it's like, oh, that dancing. And the song
shoes.
itself, the shoes.
Look at the shoes.
Those
Oh
are
my
shoes
God.
that I would pay $1,000 for.
They are
That's your
awesome.
Wavy, that's my one wavy reference per list.
They're literally the shoes that if some guy wears these shoes, you're gonna stop and go, oh, and
Yeah.
just the shoes will pull you in.
Yeah.
But the song is amazing. ATEEZ is just a powerhouse. They are so good. They keep putting out stuff. Last year I thought, no, this is it. This is the pinnacle. They did Answer and they did Inception. And those two songs are my favorites ever. They're always going to be my favorites. It's never going away. They're always my favorites. And then they did this. I never thought they could top it. I never thought they were going to top it. They topped it. Oh my gosh. It is so freaking good. I don't know how they can go any higher. But I'm hoping they do.
Because they will.
I'm hoping, because this was amazing.
All right, I will be posting our overlap videos in the links in the description below.
Yes.
Once again, we're doing this live.
Yes, we are.
We are. What am I listening to this week?
Yes,
what are
sir.
you listening to? Talk about it in the description below. Tell us which one of these K-pop songs that you liked, and if you liked any others that aren't on our list, pop them in the description.
If you hate one of these, tell us, because that's interesting.
Yeah, if you hate
too.
these, let us know. We'll talk about it.
We hope you had a Merry Christmas.
We hope you had a fantastic Christmas. You're going to have a great New Year. We hope you had a fantastic Halloween, because we were talking about that earlier on.
Yes, and Halloween was very interesting.
Yes, it was.
So, have a wonderful New Year.
Yep. I'm Andrea. This is Camilla, and we'll listen to you later.